It's winter. Winter always makes me quieter, not sad, not unmotivated, not lazy, just quieter. My body moves slower, my thoughts feel softer, and I naturally want less noises and less doing. For a long time, I thought there was something wrong with me, but now I see it differently. I used to fight for the winter. I would try to keep up like summer. I would make plans, push myself through, drink more coffee if I feel tired, and I tell myself I need to be so disciplined. And then I realize I just get worse. I will wake up heavily, I feel tired, I feel cold in my bones, and I blame myself for this. Like winter was a test or exam, and I'm always failing on it. Maybe you have the same feeling too. In winter, everything is make you feel more inward. Mornings are darker, sky is quieter, evening feel different, even the air feel different. And inside the house, I notice I want different things as well. I want warm food, I want softer light, I want fewer conversations, and I want more quiet routine. I want to sit down, to breathe, to feel held by the day instead of like chasing it. And when I try to ignore that, winter becomes harder. Well, really, it is harder. There was a moment that when I realized I wasn't actually losing energy. I was trying to spend energy in the season that is asking me to store it. That was the shift for me. Instead of asking myself, what's wrong with me? I start asking myself, what is the season asking from me? And the answer was surprisingly gentle. It wasn't asking me to fix myself, it was asking me to slow down. When I stopped fighting winter, I noticed something changed. Not overnight, not dramatically, but quietly. I started to choose fewer things, not because I've given up, but because I finally understand my capacity. I stopped trying to catch up all the days and plans. I become more careful, especially for my evenings, more protective for my energy, and more willing to say, it's okay, I can do it tomorrow. And instead of shrinking, my life start to feel steadier. That is a kind of the strength in that. Not a loud one, but a quiet one. So what does it really look like in my real life? It's simple. Just warm lunches, something like soup. It looks like eating properly in the middle of the day, so the rest of my day will be simpler. It looks like a slower evening. Instead of filling all the quiet moment with noises, I let the quiet stay quiet. Sometimes I knit, Sometimes I do embroidery. Sometimes just have a cup of tea. And I don't call it unproductive moment anymore. I call it living with the season. Because forcing productivity in winter often costs more than what it needs. I think one of the most hardest thing in winter is that it changes the rhythm, but the world doesn't change with it. The world is still asking for speed, for output, for energy, but our body often wants something else. So, if you feel quieter in winter, it doesn't mean that you are falling behind. It might mean you are responding wisely. If you are fighting for winter, I just want to say this gently. You don't have to. You don't have to bring or force yourself for the brightness. You don't have to stay on. You don't have to prove anything. You can just take the season slowly and seriously. You can let yourself slow down. You can choose smaller days. Those smaller days might actually be what brings you back to yourself. So winter makes me quieter, and now I don't fight for it anymore. I try to meet the season what it is, with warmth, with patience, and with simpler routines. If this is the kind of seasonal living that you are looking for, I'm glad you are here. Let's keep going, slowly, warmly, and together.